Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me today. I've got an interesting little video to show you. I was out and about in my, fully chromed out car here. Even got the little chrome hubcaps and everything, just keeping it classy. And I was, getting a little bored, so I was listening to some music, decided to get out of the car and, practice my shooting on some birds. Figured maybe that would be good enough to pass the time. So here we go. First shot, one kill, got it. It's probably the best one I have. You'll see here I missed several times on several different birds. So I'm just going ahead and shooting all this stuff around, passing the time, thinking of other things I could possibly be doing in this game. And, as I'm shooting these birds here, I'm looking at the background and, it's got some nice little scenic views that you could see. And then, something catches my eye. I'm thinking to myself, I see this mountain over here. And, I'm like thinking, it's nothing. But then I really start to think about it, and I pull up my sniper, and I, zoom in on it, thinking, I've been up there once before for another mission. Maybe I can do something else up there. So I look at my car, and this idea starts to form in my head. I'm thinking, if I get my car up on top of that mountain, maybe I can do something cool with it. So, I get in my car. I start taking off, start driving over the mountain, and as I'm driving, I'm formulating this idea in my head. And that guy cusses me out there, so I kind of chase him down, try to scare the shit out of him. But I keep going, and I'm going to go ahead and try to explain this to you in my poorly drawn animation. So I'm going to get a helicopter, I'm going to hitch the car to it, I'm going to fly it up, fly it over to the mountain, I'm going to drop it off, and I'm going to jump off with the car and parachute out of it. And it sounds pretty awesome, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. So I drive over to the helipad, and then I get in my helicopter, my cargo bob, or whatever the hell it's called in this game. And so I get in it and I start trying to hitch my car up. And let me tell you something, it's not as easy as you'd think. I mean, I've played some other games where they got helicopters and, hitches you can hitch cars or other vehicles or other things with, and, it's quite a bit easier in those games. In this game, you can see here that I'm not doing so good. I keep trying, can't get in the helicopter still, can't get it to hover perfectly over the car. And I know I saw in one of the GTA videos before the game was released, promoting it, that that guy in a helicopter seemed to perfectly hover in it, and I call BS on that, because I've flown a helicopter quite a bit here, and it's not so great. So instead of boring you with all of the attempts I have there, I went ahead and just fast forwarded through most of it there for you. And now I finally do have the car, and so I'm starting this flight over to the mountain, and I'm realizing it's taking quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through all this for you guys here. And you'll notice I'm fast forwarding at 8 times speed right now, and I can't go any faster than that, but as you can see, even at 8 times, it does take quite a while to fly over in this thing. It's a pretty slow helicopter, plus having that car dangling from the bottom, not a very fast mode of transportation. But at least I don't have to climb up the mountain with the car, or attempt to, because I don't know if, I'm sure you can do that, but I'm sure it would take a lot longer to do. So here I am, it's a nice little scenic views of the mountains, and here I go, I'm finally at the top. So I'm going to drop the car off, and what do? First thing I do is I smash the car with the helicopter. I just land directly on it, breaking the windshield and possibly denting it further, but whatever. So I go ahead and land the helicopter and get out of it, and I'm like, gotta hop over this rock, so there's no other way around it apparently. So I'm running up here, I see this little, I get sidetracked here, of course, like happens in every game. So I decide, I'll spend the buck and I'll mess around here, and then I realize that that's not a very scenic view. I got some motorcycles, and the best looking thing up there is my car. So I zoom in on that for a little bit, and then I get out of there, and I'm looking for, different places I could possibly jump off of or something, drive the car off the side, and, I see this little thing back here. See, I do a double take at it, and, I'm thinking, maybe I can jump off that. Maybe that'd be a good thing. But then I'm looking around. I'm gonna go check it out. So, I'm going over here first, see if there's another spot over here, and there's not. So I decide, I'm gonna go over here, get out of my car, get down there, and kind of see what I'm dealing with down there, what the deal is with it. See if it's an easy way to get down there with the car, or if it's gonna be some major problems. So I hop over that rock again. I look at it, and it's really not gonna be worth it. I have to move the helicopter, and that'd be a whole mess right there. So I just decided to get back in my car, and I'm gonna try to find another spot. So I'm driving, and backing up. I go over here, and then I come up here. No, that's too much of a drop. I don't want to wreck the car too much yet. So I decide I'm gonna go this way. Damage the car a little bit, nothing too bad, just scratch the paint a little bit. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go off right over there. So I start backing up, getting some distance between myself and the edge, so I can get a good speed going before I jump off the edge, get a little distance from the mountain. So here I am revving up the car, getting it going, building up some speed. I throw it into the special mode here to give myself some leverage to, make it easier, and I hit this rock. And that's when I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, this can't be good. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm in special mode, maybe I can save it, and then let's see what happens. And yeah, so I go ahead and I just hit the side of my car. I barely scratch it. No different than the previous, little scratch I got on the car. And somehow the game decides to say, you know what, fuck you and your idea of jumping off the mountain. I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys this again. Here you go. And then, look at this. I'm going to throw it in reverse here in a second for you. You can see this in slow motion. So I'm going to let you look at this. And thanks again for watching. Enjoy the slow-mo of me failing epically in this game. So thank you for watching again, and you guys, I'll talk to you later.